Whoa. Guys, oh my gosh. What is up, guys? Welcome back. I hope we're doing well today because I have a surprise for you. I have in my hands the newest Fusion World set, FB06 Rivals Clash. I was able to get my hands on it a little bit early, just like I promised you guys last week. And now you guys get a sneak preview of this set. If you haven't already seen it, if you haven't attended any of your pre-release tournaments or pre-release events, I've been super excited for this set, especially the OG Dragon Ball artwork, which is my personal favorite. And of course, there's some diamond cards thrown in as well. Then there are a crap ton of Broly cards to look forward to if you are a fan of the big man. This is obviously a Broly set, ladies and gentlemen, so I hope you're ready because this is something we haven't seen before yet with Fusion World. Now let's get into our first two boxes right now. Okay, here it is. FB06 Rivals Clash. It's finally here. It's a little bit early. I know I've gotten it a week early, which is great. Great for me. Great for you. You guys get to see what's in it a little bit early, a bit of a sneak preview. And I'm really glad that it did come because I don't think that I could have waited any longer. I don't know if I would have been able to avoid the spoilers any longer. To be honest, I haven't really avoided spoilers that well in this set. It's been really hard, especially as a player now, especially now that I play the game. I kind of want to keep on top of like what's coming out and what new cards are going to be potentially good and potentially meta. So it's been really difficult for me. Speaking of that, I will remove the code because I require said codes now, so I will be using those. Apologies if you were here to steal my codes, if that was the only reason you were here. What? It's a first pack magic! Android 16 super rare alternate art. Wait. What a start. What the hell? Oh my gosh. That is a sick looking card. Woo! Okay. Android 16. Okay. I was going to say that this set is looking like it's going to be a little bit more focused on some other characters. You know, obviously we got Broly on the box artwork, you know, the pack artwork here in the background as well. So this is obviously going to be like a Broly set centered around Broly. Secret rare is Broly, I know that for sure. Or at least one of the secret rares is Broly. I think there's more than one secret rare. And now we've got an Android 16 here, the alternate art version of the super rare Android 16, which is beautiful, by the way. So now this sort of shows that this set is going to be, going in a little bit of a different direction to what we're normally used to, seeing our Gokus, our Vegetas, our Gohans, the standard characters. We're going to be delving into some of the other characters of the anime, which is really good. I like that. I rate that. Let's get a sleeve on that. So we got the first pack magic. We got a first pack magic of Android 16 super rare alternate. That hasn't happened to me for a very long time. For a while, I don't reckon that we've gotten that. So beautiful, great start. What a fantastic start to this video, to this showcase of Rivals Clash FB06. We'll put that to the side. We got two boxes to get through, so we'll keep it going. That was literally the first pack. So there's still 23 packs to go in this box, which is just, whew, okay. And I'd be curious to see how the hit pull rates, whatever you want to call them, are going to be in this set. They seem to change it up pretty much every set in the last couple of sets. SR Broly, very nice. The SR Brolys in this set and the secret rare, the SR Broly and the secret rare, and a lot of the Brolys in this set, they've made a Broly archetype kind of deck, if that's what you're supposed to call it, like a Broly themed deck. And oh my god, it looks broken. It looks incredibly broken. We'll have to wait and see though. We'll have to see if it actually is, but to me, just looking at it for the first time, and another super rare, King Goma Daima, very nice. They've also made a Demon World / Demon Realm deck archetype, which is really cool. It's good to see them making new deck types, which is good. Adds a bit of flavor to the game, a bit of variety, which is awesome. Except for maybe that Broly one, maybe a touch overtuned. Who knows? Like I said, we'll see. We'll have to wait and see. Because a lot of things like that. Oh, that's the demon egg. Yeah, that's cool. And there's our first leader, Broly. Very cool. Don't know why I flipped it over, but this is going to be the deck that I reckon is going to be incredibly broken. We can maybe put that off to the side separately. And the Broly rare. Oh, hang on a sec. We got another SR. Jackie Chan super rare. This is actually also a really strong card with the new blue Goku childhood deck. I'm pretty sure this is going to be very good card as well. Glad to be seeing some of those, some of the good ones. I don't know if I'll be building that deck yet. I don't think I'll be building a Broly deck either just yet. But who knows? Maybe we will. So it's good that we're getting those cards because we potentially may need them in the future, which is good. These cards kind of feel like slightly not straight. I don't know. It doesn't matter. It's fine. Just a rare. Finally breaking our streak of like super rare pulls. We literally started off with the alternate art super rare into 3 super rares back to back, which is unheard of. What a start. Rivals Clash is showing up big in the first box. I hope you guys have been excited for this set as well. And I hope you're happy to see it. Hopefully this is your first time seeing it. And this is going to be a good showcase for you. Because I love being the one to show you guys sets for the first time. I love getting my hands on it earlier. It doesn't always happen. But the last few sets it actually has, which has been really good. It's been great for you guys. It's been great for me. I love getting my hands on these early. I know a lot of people go to like pre-release events and stuff like that to get their boxes. So a lot of you have potentially already seen some, if not all, of these cards already. But that's fine. SR Fusion Android 13. That is a beautiful. That is also a very strong card. New red card, which goes along with the new red Android 18 deck, which is going to be really strong. That is an awesome SR. Oh, we got another Daima Goku. I wonder if that could go in the red Daima deck. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, like I said, I'm incredibly impatient. I've just been seeing so many spoilers. A lot of people have been making videos of them practicing with the new cards, using like proxies and whatnot, and I'm gonna lie, I've been watching them because it interests me and they're really cool, and I like to see what kind of decks are going to be strong come the release day of this set. And it's already looking like there's going to be a few game changes. 117, 18 rare. A few decks that are going to really shake up the meta, which is good. A few cards that are going to be added to some of the existing decks that will make them a bit stronger, which is really cool. I like that. I like when they add cards for existing decks or older decks that may not have been getting as much love. They might not have been that strong. So a couple of decks are getting a bit of a boost, which is good. There. And overall, I'm just really excited for this set. And obviously there's going to be insane art. There's always insane artworks in this Fusion World set. That is what we're here for, ladies and gentlemen. We are here for beautiful Fusion World artwork. And I know that there's going to be some amazing artwork. And already, like, I'm seeing a lot of like old school Dragon Ball cards, like the announcer from the World Martial Arts Tournament, which is really, and the Son Goku childhood, which I know that there's a Son Goku childhood leader, Broly rare, which is getting me. I'm gonna lie with you guys, it's getting me a little bit giddy, a little bit excited. I freaking love OG Dragon Ball. I love another OG character. I love more OG characters. Yeah, see, this seems like they've gone with a bit of a mixture of OG Dragon Ball, bit of Daima, bit of Broly, which is great. I am very excited for some OG Dragon Ball cards, man. Oh my god. I wonder what they've got for the alternate arts. That's what I want to see. If we get something like a Son Goku, like a Goku childhood alternate art, SR Gogeta. This is also a new card for black that's going to be very strong. This kind of counters a couple of decks, which is good. Black kind of probably needed something like this. I don't know how you guys feel about... Whoa, what the fuck was that? Hang on. I was talking Bulma from the Dragon Ball, OG Dragon Ball. I don't know how you guys feel about OG Dragon Ball, is the question that I was about to ask. More OG Dragon Ball, Android 8. He's a boy. He's a boy. We love Android 8. But I freaking love Dragon Ball. I love OG Dragon Ball. It is my favorite. I'm pretty sure there's a pull here. I'm pretty sure there's a hit here. I'm not sure what it's going to be, but we'll just wait. Oh, there it is. The Secret Rare Sun Goku Childhood. It's just a regular one. It's just a regular one. But this is what I was talking about. This is what I meant by the OG Dragon Ball. Like, look, it's even got like the artwork that they used, or the art style that they used back then, where Goku's head's kind of big and funky, and Krillin's head's kind of also pretty big. It's a little bit big for their body. It's okay. But that is the Secret Rare Sun Goku Childhood of this set. If you haven't seen it already, here it is. This is what it is. This is what it looks like. This is also a great card. This is also going to be very strong. Another good addition to the blue decks that, not that they really needed it, not that blue really needed that, that's okay, but this is a great deck. This is going to be a great card in the new blue Sun Goku Leader Childhood deck. So there we go. Secret Rare. Actually, you know what? We'll put that in the sleeve. Not an alternate art though. Not an alternate art, just the regular one. I saw the little bit of silver poking through the side there, and I got a little bit excited. Bit of anticlimactic, but that's okay. That's okay. We know that they've upped the pull rates for Secret Rares in Fusion World in the last few sets anyway, so they're pretty, like, you're pretty much guaranteed to get like one in a box at this point. So it's not 100% guaranteed, but it basically is. I don't even remember the last time I opened a box where I didn't actually get one. At least just a regular Secret Rare anyway, which is, man, I'm so excited to see what they do for an alternate art for that one. Oh my god. I've avoided seeing that, which is great. I don't know how I've avoided seeing it, but I have. So I am keen to see what that one will look like. I have no doubt that it's going to be absolutely beautiful. It's going to be gorgeous. I've been spoiled with the OG Dragon Ball artwork as of late, which is good, because History of Z, the last Masters set, that had some OG Dragon Ball cards in it, which I was able to pull a couple of. And boy, were they beautiful. Ooh, a new King Piccolo leader. Nice. It's very, very cool. Don't know how good that one's going to be, but we'll see. And now FB06 is also going into the OG Dragon Ball. It's our OG Dragon Ball era, I guess. that's what you're going to call it. It's phase. And I'm here for it. Ooh, SR Vegeta Mini Daima. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That's cool, fantastic. This one also is going to be a good addition to the yellow decks, potentially. Maybe not the existing ones, but I know that the newest deck, like starter deck, is a Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta Mini Daima. So that one will probably go along very, very nicely with that particular leader and that deck. And this is also very, very strong too. Draw 3 cards is actually insanely broken. And SR Tien Shinhan, very, very cool. This one is leader locked though, so it's pretty broken that you get to draw 3 cards, but it can only be played with the Vegeta Mini Daima deck. So that's the blue one, which is probably potentially a good thing that they've done that, because drawing 3 cards is insane. Drawing 3 cards is actually freaking insane. Like, if you draw 1 card, it's pretty good. Drawing 2 cards is like optimal. It's incredibly broken to draw 2 cards, but drawing 3 cards, and it's like, there's no downside either. Like, a lot of the times when you draw cards, it's like, if you draw 2, discard 1, or, you know, sometimes even draw 1, discard 1, or something like that. Or there's some kind of downside, some kind of thing to sort of balance it out a little bit. Like, you need to even, you know, spend an energy to do it. I don't know. That one is just like, you play that card down, it's a strong card, and then you just draw 3 cards. Cool. Oof. I guess the downside is that it is leader locked. So, all right, we are into our last pack. I really hope that we get some from this, because we've only got 1 SR alternate art. I'm a little bit nervous now. Please don't give me a box with just 1 SR alternate art and a regular secret rare, please. Not for the first FB06 deck. It did. It actually did. That's crazy. Oh my God, that might be the worst box I think I've ever opened in my entire life. What the hell? That is actually crazy. I mean, not saying that these cards are bad. These cards are great, but like, we only got one super rare alternate art. There's only one alternate art. What the hell is that? Surely, am I like, no way. Okay, I kind of feel a bit bad about that. I ain't gonna lie with you guys. I kind of feel a little bit bad, but you know what? Maybe it's about time that I add some crappy luck with boxes, because my luck has been pretty good. So I can't really complain. But you know what? It doesn't really matter that much, because guess what? We have another box ready to go. Give me 1 minute and we'll open that one. Okay, I don't know what the hell that was all about, but FB06 kind of stooged us. I ain't gonna lie. They kind of stooged us a little bit with that box. We only got one alternate art and then just a regular secret rare. So I'm expecting big things from this box to make up for that particular box that we just got, because that was a bit of a letdown. I apologize, guys. Usually I bring the heat. Usually I bring the goods, but this time, man, I'm sorry. And it was literally first pack magic too. Rare Shin. Oh, actually, I need that card. Yeah, that's a good card. We need that card. But this particular video, I may have let you down a little bit. But let's see if we can make up for it. With this second box. This is why we do two. Because sometimes you can get one, and it can be like that. Complete nut our ass. Just nothing. There we go. Oh, yes. Leader alternate art, King Piccolo. Again, from the OG Dragon Ball days. Look at him. Look. Oh, why does this card kind of look like it's bent? Look at that, baby. That is a throwback and a half. Holy crap. I'm not going to get in his sleeve yet. I'm not going to get in his sleeve just yet, actually, because the sleeve kind of ruins, like, looking at it. But, man, the second box may have made up for it. It may have made up for it just a little bit with this leader alternate art, King Piccolo. Oh my God. I don't know for sure if the leader itself, like, just without it being an alternate art and without it being, you know, really cool artwork, is going to be that good as a leader. Just the playability of it. I'm not 100% sure. We'll see. But the bloody artwork of this is insane. I love the texture on it. Holy. That's so sick. I always love the leader alternate art, man. I always loved the leader alternate arts. This is great. Great start. Great second box. Start to the second box. Now we can put this in the sleeve. Now that we've had a good solid look at that. Man, that is nice. Okay, so I did put it on this box. I put it on the second box to make up for the first one and the lack of hits that we got. And I think it may have done a pretty good job of that so far. And it's still in the early days. That was our second pack. Oh my God. Third pack. That was our third. No, that was the second pack. This is our third pack. This one right here is our third pack. So that was the second pack. The Fusion World FB06 Rivals Clash cards, boxes, whatever. They do not want us to wait. They just want us to get our hits out of the way. SR10. All right, move that over there. Which is cool. I don't mind getting our hits out of the way early. But I also don't mind waiting to see what else we can hit, because hopefully in this box, there's still another hit to be hit. Regular, super rare Android 16 to go along with our alternate art one. Beautiful. It's the first regular SR of that card, which is good. It might end up being a viable card too, so we might need some of those. We definitely might need some of them. But looks like, I don't know. I think that actually was still a thing in the last couple of Fusion World sets where you could only get one alternate art, like super rare, and then a secret rare, just a regular one or something like that. I think that was still a thing. Maybe I just got really, really lucky that like that never really happened to me, I don't think. Usually I get like 3 hits. 2 super rare alternate arts and a secret rare is like a base minimum that I'm used to, but there might be like, I think that actually is a thing still. So I wasn't sure if they were going to change it in FB06. I was not 100% sure. But it looks like they've kept it the same. The only difference being with this set is that there's no like special like other cards that you can pull, like your docking cards or something like that, which is you know, maybe it's a little bit of a letdown. Who knows? I don't know. Maybe it is. It's not the absolute end of the world. Like we can't expect every set to be like that. But they did set the bar pretty high though by doing that. Okay, there's a Fusion Android 13 super rare alternate art. Oh my gosh. That is sick. That is actually crazy good. And Android 13 isn't like the most memorable character in the entire bloody Dragon Ball universe, but that is sick. Okay, so we did get two. We got two alternate arts, which is beautifully fantastic. At least it's better than our first box. This is way better than our first one. This is way better. And this is obviously a very playable card as well. So who knows, I might have to play this one in my deck. I don't like playing beautiful cards and alternate arts in my decks though, but maybe this one might have to get a bit of playability. Maybe, who knows? But this is a sick alternate art. Beautiful. All right, we'll put that to the side. Add it to our alternate art pile, which is starting to look pretty good now, especially with that leader Piccolo. But I don't know if I was expecting more from this set, but I feel like I remember Bandai was saying that they were going to change it up a little bit with FB06. Kind of almost jumped the gun with that a bit. And maybe they have, maybe I just haven't seen it yet. Maybe I just haven't seen what they've changed, but I really did think that there was going to be like something special going on with this set. But it kind of looks like it might be just your standard Fusion World set, like very basic. You get your 2 hits and you move on, which is kind of a bit more akin to your, you know, FB01, FB02, FB03 even. It wasn't until 4 and 5 where they started adding some extra goodies. Some extra sort of hits that you can get. SR Chile, very nice, goes with the Broly deck. But that has not been the case for FB06. We have gotten a pretty standard Fusion World set right here on our hands, I reckon. This is just, unless something magical happens in this box, super rare Gogeta, which, hey, it might still happen. Don't count it out yet. There could be something special waiting for us, but based on the first box, I have a feeling this is just going to be like very standard Fusion World set. And that's fine. That's okay. We absolutely need those kind of sets because then it hypes up the sets that they make amazing. Like, honestly, I think FB05 was probably the best Fusion World set that they've released so far. Just having the additional 2 alternate art kits that you can pull with the Dokkan cards, and with 17, 18 rare. I don't know, stuff like that really just adds something to the set, you know? But if they did that with every set, then I guess it would kind of just be like, oh, well, that's just, you know, that's just the standard now. That's a minimum expectation, so it's not really that special. So I can see why they don't do something like that in every set. Plus, that was the Dokkan like anniversary, like special anniversary event that they did. So it kind of made sense that they did something like that. And obviously something like that doesn't happen with every single release, with every single set. But I know that there's like a bunch of cool alternate arts in this set that I was really hoping to see, which we didn't. That's fine. SR Kingdom Dimer. But you want to know the beautiful thing about booster boxes is that you can just open more. And I have more of this set. I'll do that next week for next week's video. That will be on the actual like official release week for this set. This is just a little bit of a sneak preview. Get it in early, and then next week is when it really begins. So we'll get 2 more boxes there, and we'll try our luck again. And that's what this is all about. And hopefully we see some really cool cards. I mean, we've seen some really cool cards today, so we cannot complain. We cannot complain at all. And like I even said earlier, like at the start of the video, it's pretty obvious that they've made this set like a different set to the normal Fusion World sets, or the older Fusion World sets. But they're centered around like the main characters like Goku and Vegeta. SR Chi Childhood, nice. Is that the first one of those? I can't remember. No, we pulled that one in the last box, so. Nice. So it's good to see some of the like, you know, lesser known or lesser popular characters, I guess, getting some love. Like that King Piccolo card. Oh my gosh. I think is that the first King Piccolo type, like, at least from the OG Dragon Ball King Piccolo. Is that the first one that they've done? Like first type of card they've done? I don't know. I feel like it might be. And this is just like some random common or rare or something that I'm not really aware of, but it's cool to see them doing that. They've got Android 17, then we got Android 13, we got both alternate arts for those. So it's just cool that they're actually, you know, including some of the other characters, which I know a lot of people were calling for. A lot of people wanted to see them just go, hey, oh, SR Jackie Chan, very nice. Go, let's take a break from the from the Goku just for a minute. I mean, I love Goku, don't get me wrong. I love Goku. And he is the main character. It makes sense. But a lot of people were sort of just like, hey, let's tone it down a little bit with the Gokus. We've seen Goku a fair bit now. Let's change it up. And hey, they listened. They went with Broly. Speaking of Broly, that's childhood Broly. Yeah, they went with Broly as the main character for this set, which is cool. Of course, the other secret rare or the other main character of the set is also Goku, which is Goku Childhood, which we saw the secret rare in the first box. So they couldn't just completely. Oh, there's the regular SR Fusion Android 13. Very nice. Goes without alternate art now. So they couldn't completely avoid Goku. They couldn't help themselves. They had to throw in a bit of Goku. Just sprinkle in a little bit of Goku. They had to. It's just, they couldn't avoid it. They couldn't help themselves, which is fine. Because I love childhood Goku. I love OG Goku. So I am so excited for more of this set. I really, really, really want to see what that alternate art secret rare looks like, man. I want to get my hands on that so badly. Be keen to see the leader as well. Have we even seen the leader? I don't even know if we've seen a regular leader Goku Childhood. Maybe we did and I just skipped over it. I'm not sure, but I feel like I haven't seen it yet. Last pack, and it's a rare Krillin from also the OG Dragon Ball, and oh, that is in the wrong pile of cards. Now we will do a little bit of a recap of this box. So we got the Fusion World Android 13 super rare alternate art, which is beautiful, beautiful. But the one that we really, really care about the most is this leader alternate art Piccolo. Like, look at that, man. That is just King Piccolo. Oh my god. That really brings me back. That is such an OG throwback. And we'll go back over the first box as well, just for the sake of it. We got the SR Android 16, which we pulled in the first pack, by the way, which is beautiful. So we got 3 like really cool alternate art cards of like lesser known characters. And then obviously, like I said, the Goku Childhood that they couldn't help themselves. If it's just a regular secret rare, we'll take that. We will absolutely take that. Well, there it is, guys. FB06 Rivals Clash. What did you think of that set? Let me know down in the comments. I want to hear your thoughts. I am a little bit undecided yet. It was only 2 boxes. Like I mentioned earlier, we've got 2 more boxes for next week. I think after we've done those boxes, we'll get a little bit more of a gauge of how good this set is, but it does just seem like they've gone back to the regular style of Fusion World sets where you just get your 2 hits and that is kind of it, which is completely fine. And you know what? We didn't really hit any of our big chase cards this time, but that means that I am really excited for next week's video where we open 2 more boxes of FB06 Rivals Clash. Make sure you subscribe so you do not miss that one, and I will see you there. Peace out. Woo! Does that work? Probably works, I think. Oh my god. On the newest! No, it doesn't work. That was probably a bit silly. Oh, whoa, whoa. That doesn't fuck it up. Okay, that's recording. Yep. Alright.